Hey guys, today we're gonna be having an underused tier match against Arthur, and yes, of course I'm using 5 of my choice team members. One of them is actually not choice. This is my golden choice, ladies and gentlemen. It's a team I've been having much fun with, and I've kind of decided to get back to it and kind of use it again. So he's gonna lead with Rapier, I'm gonna lead with Victini, which can be a Victini, but then again, judging by the HP I'm at, it's of course a Zorg. So I'm gonna go for that unstabbed focus blast, which is gonna cost me because that is gonna fail of taking him down. Because of his solid rock ability, really does show that Rapier, even with the 2-time weakness, it managed. And Rapier is quite impressive on its own. I mean, that's still super effective, and focus blast did miss, which is even more impressive. Anyways, I'm switching out to Flygon just in case he goes for Earthquake. I know I tend to resist his Stone Edge move as well, but he switches out to Chandelure, which was on my mind at the same time on that particular moment, because there's a big chance I am Scarf. So he did switch out to Chandelure, plus he may probably be choice Scarf as well, which is kind of weird because I believe he was thinking I'm a Victini by that point, because Zorg resists well, actually, it wouldn't appreciate the fire move. Well, whatever the case, I'm gonna go for the Dragon Claw. This is Choice Banded Flygon, ladies and gentlemen. It actually does a lot of damage towards the Roserade. Not too sure why he actually decided to switch out with, but it's fine. Not gonna complain. Whatever goes down without much explanation is actually good news for me. Anyways, Rapier goes down. After that, he's gonna have it as Deathfire Preserve Roserade for later on. I'm gonna put up the rocks just to get some, heavy damage on the Chandelure as well as Roserade. But he's gonna go for T-Bolt. I was kind of hoping. I mean, the way he brought in the Raikou, he can easily outspeed me. Realize how much damage I've been doing to Roserade. Probably. Sure, I'm Choice Banded, but I'm switching out to Rotom on the next turn. He's gonna go for the Volt Switch, which is excellent because at one point I was actually fearing him being a substitute set, Sub Combine Hidden Power and T-Bolt. But after reviewing the Volt Switch, he reveals me that he's not a substitute set, so that does make the whole thing a little bit more manageable, if we can say it that way. Anyways, I'm just staying in here. I'm gonna go for the Volt Switch. He goes for the Shadow Ball. I survive with 24 HP, which is marvelous. Gonna get some heavy damage in there, which is gonna mean that Chandelure is gonna need to stay in, or Stealth Rocks are gonna need to do its toll. Now, he doesn't have a Rapid Spinner. He can switch out, but the thing is that I can probably still manage to handle him because Chandelure is going to be gone and I can still hit something on the switch. I managed to miss the Night Days, which is absolutely ridiculous because Night Days in the end of the days is still 95%. So what are the actual chances? Well, 5%, but still I hit the Focus Blast, yet I missed with Night Days. Go figure. Raikou comes in after I take him down. I'm Scarf, of course. I could attack him, but I don't want to lose my Zorg just because he does have a Zelf in the back. Plus I did see the Volt Switch, so that means that he cannot sub on the Switch, which is excellent. No setup involved, this is great. I can go to Rotom, have it as a Deathfire, of course. This is how you Deathfire stuff you preserve, then you Deathfire it when the appropriate times comes into the game. Anyways, he's gonna go for extra extension just for the pure fact, realizing the T-Bolt is not gonna be enough, so he needs to flinch me and puts me down to a reasonable amount where T-Bolt will be enough. He flinched me. He crits me, and then he crits me again. Now, I'm not too sure if the T-Bolt crit mattered, but then again, he is Expert Belt, he's not. Raikou is not a powerhouse. Now, don't get me wrong, he's got a lot of special deck, but it's not like a powerhouse, like up there with the things like Espeon. It's near, but it's just not up there, so I'm not too sure if that crit mattered. Well, whatever the case, the flinch did matter, and I didn't V-create this guy, so I did decide to go for the Cobalion just to get some damage in there. So Night Days is gonna be enough from my Zorg. That was pretty much my main plan, and Cobalion is gonna need to take the dust, unfortunately, but getting some heavy damage on it is actually very important because that's gonna make Raikou somehow handle his own Raikou if stuff come down to the to the very worst situations. So I do go for the Night Days. I'm a Zorg, I'm Scarf. His Zelf is not really going to be appreciating it. I guess he wasn't expecting me to be Scarf the way I play with him, but then again I was mostly just focusing on one move through the rest of this game, so he should have realized I'm Scarf, but it's fine. I'm gonna go for Night Days against this Sharpedo of his, gonna outspeed him, and that is excellent, but Night Days is not gonna be enough, and he's gonna get that speed boost, which is pretty intimidating. Now I'm gonna switch out to my Raikou. I'm thinking, okay, the only way I can handle this game is if I stole him with Life Orb. So I'm switching out to Raikou. I'm gonna switch out expecting the Waterfall. The reason I didn't go directly to Flygon, well, I could have switched out to Flygon then go to Raikou, but if he goes to Waterfall, I want to preserve my Raikou more than I need to preserve my Flygon, because Raikou cannot speed the rest of his team, where Flygon is gonna fail outspeeding his own Raikou. So unfortunately he goes for a Protect on the turn. I was kind of hoping he's gonna go for the Waterfall, and I was kind of hoping the Waterfall is not gonna be enough to take down my Flygon, so 2 Life Orb Recall will be enough to take him down without much concern. But the guy goes for the Waterfall again, and I'm guessing he doesn't have Ice Beam, he's not a mix set, he doesn't have Ice Fang of any sort. That is something I was kind of expecting from him, but then again maybe he's got Dark Water coverage and that's it. But that's very unfortunate. Now he made a mistake. He goes for a Protect on the most crucial moment, because that's gonna allow me to regain some lefties where I can switch out and still survive the Stealth Rocks. That's something he should have not allowed, and that Protect was totally unnecessary because he can easily outspeed my Raikou, Scarf or not. I mean, he got so many speed boosts involved there that there's no question about it, he will outspeed me. I managed to take him down. He managed to fail taking me down, which is incredible. Life Orb again was my main plan, because Raikou cannot take his Waterfall, and it is the most important factor to the rest of his team. Roserade will fail to outspeed me. I'm not too sure what kind of EV spread he's running, but I have 252 speed EVs and Adamant Nature on it. That's why I was dishing out that much crazy amount of HP damage back there. But Raikou comes in, easily outspeeds me with Hidden Power Ice, but he did reveal that he is not Choice Scarf, because he did choose a different move back then, and I'm gonna go for Extra Sensitive because he's running Hidden Power Ice. There was no speed time involved, because Hidden Power Ice actually make his Raikou have 360 speed, where my Raikou actually had 361, the absolute max. So there was absolutely no speed time involved, and that was the game. That was a close call, ladies and gentlemen. That was an excellent game. Arthur, also known as Shadow Artie, also known as Doomsday by his new channel name, if I'm not mistaken. Go check him out. If you guys have enjoyed this match as much as I did, please be sure to like this video. Thank you very much for your continued support, and until next time guys, take care, peace.